April 15th, tax time. Are you getting stressed as the date gets closer? Well, Ronnie Deutsch is a tax expert and author of The Tax Lady's Guide to Beating the IRS and Saving Big Bucks on Your Taxes. Are we overpaying that much? Seriously?
Yeah, I think that if you and I step back and look at the math behind it, the average taxpayer overpays the IRS by $2,000. Think what you could buy with $2,000,
right,
especially in today's economy. So what I'm trying to do, besides making taxes sexy, is I'm trying to educate people on what they need to know so they pay less money to the big bad wolf,
right,
and they have more money in their pocket.
I was reading in the introduction not only about you saying that we overpay at least $2,000 a year to the IRS, but that they know those forms are so complicated. People are just going to say, you know what, I'll just write them a check and get it over with.
Isn't it pathetic that we as Americans are willing to just send them that $2,000 check? Why? Because we look at the form and we freak out and get scared.
Yeah.
Instead, what I'm trying to do and why I wrote that book is look at the form as a way to make more money.
Okay.
The more you know about taxes, the less you are going to pay.
So, to keep us from overpaying, you've got a couple of bullet points. The first one is charitable donations and also buying a house. Seriously, Uncle Sam likes homeowners, right?
Yeah, and look at the deals that we have right now for home ownership. When you and I step back and we first start with charity, charitable deductions are not only good for the soul, but they're good for the charity. And you can deduct it.
Right.
Wouldn't you rather give to charity than give to the IRS?
Of course.
Right, then we go to home ownership. We know that there are killer deals out there that people are leaving money on the table. When you own a home, you get to deduct what? The interest and everything associated with that home. So
right,
again, I step back and say, read the book, learn a little bit about taxes, and let's save money.
And in this economy, a lot of people are looking for jobs. You can deduct the job search expenses, as well as go out there and get a degree. You can deduct the expenses, what, for going to school, right?
Yeah, let's talk about the millions of people that are unemployed. We can deduct the job hunting expenses, whether it's resume, whether it's ad placement. What about medical expenses? Think of the millions and millions of people out there that do not have medical insurance. Here's the good news. You're paying for the medical bills. Why not start deducting it?
Okay.
But it takes knowledge, right? Get off the standard deduction and start itemizing so you can take advantage of these wonderful deductions and pay less to the IRS.
You're good. I like you. You're very good. Also, adopting. It's rewarding, but you can also deduct as well if you adopt a child.
Yeah,
right?
Talk about one of the best feel-good credits around.
Yeah.
Adoption. I mean, come on, could you do anything better?
I know.
Guess what? You get to deduct it. But you and I go back to something, and that's what? Some basic education. Why do we spend more time on our abs or organizing our shoe closet than we do on our taxes?
Ronnie, because it's easier. It's so hard. I'm not going to lie. Those forms are just confusing and they're not fun. And people would just rather say, you know what, let someone else prepare them. By the way, you say we can deduct the cost of tax preparation as well?
Yeah, let's step
forget
back.
about that.
Certainly we know that we can hire a tax person to prepare those returns and deduct it. But this is what people need to know. The IRS is desperate.
Yeah.
They are going to start auditing small business owners at unprecedented rates. So we cannot, in desperate times, lie on our tax return. We've got to make sure that whatever we put on that return, we can substantiate.
Thanks a lot, Ronnie. And make sure to pick up a copy of Ronnie's book. Again, it's called The Tax Lady's Guide to Beating the IRS. It's available now.
Thanks for watching Better.tv. For more stories like the one you just saw, catch the television program Better every weekday. Check your local TV listings to see if Better airs in your city.